1 hour speed battle animation! Before starting off with the video, I wanted to thank to Avocado, Toby Waffles and Lucky Galaxy for being the coffee supporters of the month. If you wanna appear in every video of the month and also the monthly animation, you can check the first link down in the description. I feel like I'm now used to speed battle, guys, because I come to a strategy which is drawing just a small thumbnail before the actual animation. Because the thing here is that I feel like I'm a kinda speed animator, you know, like I feel like my speed in actual drawing is pretty good. I have been drawing like without a sketch for the past few years, and so I feel like I have this skill of just drawing from my memory to just the canvas without the need to actually have like a very detailed sketch, you know. And so I feel like that's one of my strengths that I should be like exploiting more in my animations. And so now I'm starting off with this I'm trying this strategy, which is just to make a small thumbnail in the videos, in the actual animation in the speed battle, before the actual drawing, just to focus more on like that part of the of the process, because I feel like I take a lot of time in animation itself because I focus on the actual drawing and the actual animation at the same time, you know. You have seen it before in my previous videos that I have been focusing like in the animation as well as the drawing while I'm just doing a speed battle. And so I'm trying to focus on the character having like a great pose, on the character moving well into another pose, the character moving and having a great timing for the animation. And so that just consumes like a lot of my brain power, for as I can, if I can say something like that. So I feel like this part of the process of making just a small thumbnail, just very like detailed animation doodle in the, you know, like the corner of the screen, just helps me a lot while I'm animating. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing all of these things right here to see if this actually helps me a little bit more while I'm animating some stuff. And by the way, if you see that I get like, how do I say this, like quiet at sometimes, it's because I have like all of these points that I'm reading from the screen, because some of you guys told me in the previous videos that I should be putting some notes or putting some key elements or key words to just help me with my English and to know what I need to talk about in this video. So I'm just taking a word for you guys. I think that's the correct expression. I'm thinking your word and doing that exact thing. So let me read a little bit of this. Just a moment. Yes, as you can see, I'm just doodling like all of the silhouette of the character. This just to help me focus on the actual movement as well as making the animation look as cool as possible. But not only that, but I feel like making all of the character just like the primary movement of the whole character in itself helped me by speeding up the process, because I feel like I too, is that correct? I too focus a little bit more on the secondary movement as well as the primary at the same time. And now I'm just doing like, as you can see, the whole body movement, the hand with the head moving and the clothing, etc, etc. Just having all of this movement as one, you know, like the head, the body, the hand, just as one. And then in this, I think is this exact moment that I'm realizing like, okay, it's now finished, so I can just focus on the secondary movement, which is the movement of the hair in itself, you know, like as you can see in the walk cycle, or as you could see in the first part of the video, the walk cycle has like a animation, and the hair has like a secondary animation, like just bumping around up and down as well as the character is just walking towards the camera. So I think that just helps me a lot. I think that just helps me a lot better to to focus on the important task and to be more efficient with my time as... and now this is the thing that makes animation 100 times cooler, which is just the traditional animation rectangle. And so this will help your animation looks 100 times cooler.